welcome back. It's Athena. Okay, let's get started on our weekly, the week of April 23rd, 2018, for all signs, all elements within those signs. That's what I meant. Okay, we'll start with fire signs. Start with Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius for the week of April 23rd. 3 cards. Childhood self, present self, and higher self. Okay, I'm going to move this down so you could see the cards. Okay? And then we'll clarify also. And I'm using the Tarot of Dreams deck. Okay, fire signs. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. What are we working on this week for the fire signs? What are the messages for the fire signs for this week? Okay, 3 cards and 3. Okay. Your childhood self is the world in reverse. Your present self is the magician. And your higher self is the 2 of Wands in reverse. Okay, so we have... Okay. So we have a karmic ending, definitely, that hasn't happened as of yet. So your childhood self is saying that in order for your present self to divinely manifest itself, for you to manifest, and your higher self is, we're all in tune here with saying, in order to receive the blessings of a new path, fire signs, and to manifest that new path that your higher self wants you to manifest, within your childhood, a karmic release needs to take place. So something that has been with you since the beginning of time. It's not so much, this isn't so much a feeling of the thoughts that you have. It's about an ending. Somewhere in your life, fire signs, an ending is imminent, right? And in order to manifest right now a future, in order to go into a new direction, this has to be upright. This ending is imminent, and your childhood self, it's kind of like part of your childhood will be, will be completed. A major completion within a piece of your childhood that you've always held on closely to, right? We take on these belief systems, we take on these thoughts, not just thoughts, but how we were raised, right? And we hold them really tight because that's all we've ever known. So something in your life that has always been needs to now end. Whether that be a belief system, whether that be something that's always been, must go. So that you can grow. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And you can do whatever you want, go wherever you want, be whoever you want. You can. Your higher self saying the doors are ready. Pick and choose. But you don't know which way to go because this has not been completed. This is your upbringing. There's some major completion, like karmic completion, that needs to take place so that we can make it right again. And that we can move into, so you're kind of stuck right now because, you know, like I said, you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. You want to manifest, you want to move forward, but you can't because something is holding you back. Now, what could this be? This is big. This is really huge. These are huge lessons. A lesson needs to be learned. Everything, healing needs to happen. Emotionally, you need to be balanced. An air of completion, an air of peaceful purpose needs to take place within so that you can understand and ground yourself enough to understand that this is the best thing for you. This being in your childhood self says that you never like got out of this thought process, this way of being, this belief system, this whatever was holding you back in childhood is not allowing you to manifest in real lifetime right now. Your higher self says the doors are waiting to be opened. The path is lit for you. It's balanced. But right now, you have to manifest this in terms of an ending. You have to let go what once was in order to get what will be. And that's in any aspect, right? It is. It's in any aspect. Could be your work situation, but I'm just saying it's all encompassing. You are the manifester, fire signs. But right now, this is holding you back. And it's huge. This is a major. This is huge. These two cards are huge. You can manifest anything you want, but some part of your childhood needs to be now karmically released. What is it? Is it a person? Is it a belief system? Is it the way you were raised? Is it right, the belief system of I was never good enough, so therefore I need to release these negative belief systems that came with you during your growth. You know, it's a bullying effect of some sort, that maybe you were bullied when you were a child, and you need to let that go now, so you can say, hey, now you're the CEO of a company and you have an opportunity to do something really great, but because you don't believe in yourself, it's holding you back. Okay, let me get one card for each. Let me get let's get some more insight. The world reversed. What is this ending that? It's this. Okay. How about your present self? What is it that you need to manifest, that you want to manifest? You got two cards. And the Two of Wands is there. Okay, so this is beautiful, you guys, really. It really is. So when you were a child, there was a wish that never happened. There was a childhood dream that you have always had and held very close to your heart. Fire signs. Okay? So that dream, you believe, had ended and it wasn't going to happen. And you want to manifest it. And your manifestation is your negative thoughts holding you back, and And there's a rebirth that needs to take place in order for you to move forward. So you need to go within and start meditating and thinking about this dream that you once wanted. There's a dream that you wanted when you were a child and it hasn't manifested yet. And right now, you have that, as the magician, you have that opportunity to change it up. Change your destiny right here and now by going through a rebirth and getting out of your head about what coulda, shoulda, woulda. Move forward. There has to be this death, right? I mean, I'm not talking literal death. The death of this negativity has not allowed your childhood, this dream, this wish that you've always had, could not manifest until you have a rebirth, until you work on who you are. And you have to have this rebirth. And you know you can do it. Why? Because you're the magician. I mean, it's right here. You can do, have, be, whatever. But your thought process is woulda, coulda, shoulda, instead of I can be all that I want. I can have this dream manifest. Because look, your higher self says, yeah, if you do that, look at the sun's going to shine and you are going to be able to choose whatever path you want. This is enlightenment. So this rebirth will manifest. This is what you're going through right now. You're going through this rebirth and getting out of your negative thought process. And you're saying to your childhood self, hey, I'm going to do this. And I'm going to manifest this. And then everything's going to turn around for me. Like this. And it's really good. Once this happens, oh my God, you're just going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe this. I just have to do the work. I have to really look within. I have to meditate. I have to figure out when in my childhood did I go left when I should have gone right? Right? And it was your exterior people. There were people that were not on the up and up. There could be around you too. People that don't want to see you succeed. People that don't want to see you have this manifestation, enlightenment. There are people around you, fire signs, that are envious of your potential. So you're able now to realize, given some time, okay, it's going to take time, this doesn't happen overnight, that you can go through this rebirth right now and turn these things around. You are the magician. You can do it, and your higher self is saying, yeah, the enlightenment's on its way. And you can feasibly have this wish from childhood that you've always wanted. How amazing. All right, let's go to the Ascended Master cards. I mean, how great is this? Fire signs. Everyone is given the chance to be reborn. Every day is a rebirth. But you have to do the work. You can't just say, oh, yeah, you got to do this work. You really have to do this work. And it will manifest. You will become enlightened. You will understand. You will see clearly. You need to take a rest. Stay focused on the prize. What's the prize? a new beginning, a new direction, enlightenment. It's not even a prize, it's a gift. It's a gift from the universe. Okay, one card for the fire signs for the week. And here it is. And there we are. Ganesh says, yes, this is exactly what you guys need to do. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Be that magician that you are and manifest this rebirth. Start working on yourself. Stop giving your power away. Who you give your power away to. There's some snakes around you that don't want to see you be happy. There's also negative thought processes that are going on in your head that are not allowing you to move forward. And here's confirmation from the Ascended Master Ganesh. So, I wish you a great week. Work on manifesting your dreams, and they will happen. Okay? All right. That was a great reading, you guys. And your childhood self and present self and future self, they all work together. They're all giving you the message together so that everything works in tandem. Okay? Just like we're all connected. We're all connected. All right? The messages apply from each of yourselves to become well-rounded, whole. All right, so now we're going to go to, let's do air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius for the week of April 23rd, 2018. What are the messages from Spirit for the week of April 23rd? For Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Okay, that feels good. Okay. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. We have the Ace of Coins, childhood self, present self, Palace of Swords, and Knight of Cups in reverse for our higher self. So what does this tell us? Okay, it's telling us that, oh my gosh, you can be, you are ready for a new beginning. What are you waiting for? That's what your childhood says. Your childhood self is saying, you got it, this new beginning that's waiting for you. And what is this about? You're all up in your emotions. You're highly sensitive and emotional this week. So you're emotional, you're in your head too much, for sure. You're way too emotional, you're thinking too much and not doing anything. So you're all in your head, you're all up in your head with your emotions. And this is waiting for you. In order for you to manifest what your child says within you, your present day self has to get out of its head and start finding something passionate, a passionate, purposeful place to start would be, you know, a hobby, a new line of business, a new work opportunity, a promotion. Something in your world needs to change, which is your thought process, and you're too sensitive this week. You're going to be sensitive. this week, because there's a lot of planetary aspects that this is kind of like the remnants. I'm seeing this as the remnants of Mercury retrograde. Now we're you know, we're able to manifest a new beginning. We can now, but we're still lagging in thought and emotion. We're just in our head too much, and we're really emotional, sensitive. We're sensitive. We know this is what we want. We know this is what we want. Come on, air signs. We know this is what we want. We want this new beginning. All right, let's go with one clarifier for each one. Okay, so I have to turn these around because there's too many. Okay, let me start again. One more on the higher self. It's right here. Okay, so here's what's going on. So here we go. In order to receive our new beginning, clearly a karmic ending in our life has to take place. So in our childhood, this is kind of similar to actually what the fire signs got. You know, there's a new beginning just waiting around the corner for you. And now, in your childhood, there was something that maybe is holding you back from this new beginning. And it is a big ending. It's an ending of, it's an ending, could be a divorce, could be just a lifestyle, a kind of like weeding out. I'm hearing weeding out all of the excess, and really only keeping what is real. Weeding out the scraps and wanting the authentic. And that's what you've been doing, and you've been doing it under kind of like under a veil of emotion and subconscious. So your subconscious knows, but isn't doing anything about it. Your subconscious knows that this is right here waiting for you, and that you're clearing everything out right now. Air signs are cleaning house. Yep, that's what you're doing. You're cleaning house because emotionally, this is something in your subconscious. Your higher self says, if you clean this stuff out and emotionally and subconsciously get your act together, right? And how are you going to do that? How are you going to do this? You're going to get out of your head and start moving, start doing, move your energy. Get out of your head and move your energy. Move your energy to a place that's only authentic. Only authentic need apply. Only the real is what, especially air signs. Come on. You guys only want the real thing. And if you can't have the real thing, you're like, that's, you're just going to say, okay, I'm just going to hang with my subconscious and work on myself. This new beginning, this new start is weeding out all the excess in our lives. Cleaning house. You're cleaning house emotionally, spiritually, without question. You're cleaning house, and you're saying only those that are real need apply any longer. You're moving now you need to move out of your head and start moving into a place of positivity, of a reality, with a reality in this movement, with a reality of spiritual healing and growth. That's what these 4 cards indicate. Spiritual healing and growth and knowledge that the that whatever is shed within us is healed and is grown to the point where understood that it now can move forward. So what I see is get out of your head and start moving into a life that you want. Use your intuition and say, okay, I'm healed, I'm ready. Use that intuition. There's this negative thought process from your childhood that needs to complete itself now. There's certain things within your thought process that is not allowing you to bear fruit, to grow, because you're still healing from the past. You're still, you weren't moving, but now you're moving through it. You're working through it. You're working through it in your head. You're now moving out of your head and into your heart. Using your intuition, knowing what you deserve. Come on, you know what you deserve. This is what you deserve. A new beginning. Healed, enlightened, refreshed, intuitive, and nothing being withheld from you. Your subconscious is getting cleared away. Clearing away all the clutter of your mind. Okay? I'm going to use the Ascended Masters to get our summarized card for you for the week. So this is a good week. You're freeing your mind and staying focused and letting go of all the crap. Air signs. Letting go of all the crap. You're purifying your system, yes. This is what it is. It's purification. It's purifying your mind, body, and soul on every level. And look at this. You're purifying yourself. You're getting ready for this twin flame. This is the Ascended Master Angus to come into your life. See, this is the only way, just so you know, air signs, and to all the signs that are listening, this is how it works. Once you clear out your stuff and you become whole, you become this. You become whole within yourself. Mind, body, and soul. Mind, body, and soul. Then this can turn around and then you become whole within yourself. You've cleared all the junk out. You've become now free to be the person that you've always wanted to be, which is authentic and real and whole. So that you know, would you date yourself? Yeah, absolutely. Why? Because you've got yourself looking in the mirror. You're looking at the mirror of someone who is a whole person that's going to be coming into your life, that's going to mirror you. And this is the person. Two wholes that come together to join to be one. Right? That's beautiful. Air signs. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? That's great. I know, it sounds like a lot for the week, doesn't it? Wow, it does. Okay, let's go with earth signs. That was great. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. What is your April 23rd week going to be like? And I also want to give a huge thank you, shout out, thank you to, I believe it's Air, who did all of my time stamping for my video last week. If you would be so kind to timestamp this week's, I would greatly appreciate it, because I'm really working hard on your May readings for all of the individual signs. So we're real busy, because I can't even believe I'm saying that May's just around the corner. But it is, and I'm excited. Because things are finally transitioning the way we want. Things are turning out for all of us the way we want. You just got to work on you first. Because you can't expect the reflection that you see around your friends, your family, your whoever is around your circle that you put in your environment is just a mere reflection to give you the opportunity to become your best self, to become the ultimate love and compassion that we receive also from the universe, from God, right? That's the kind of love that we get, so we need to become that love. Okay, so we are on Earth signs, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Let's do another shuffle. Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. Okay, that feels good. Let's do... All right. 3 cards from the Tarot of Dreams. Your childhood is the 8 of Swords. So you're in this. You need to burst this bubble. You need to get this. This is your ego. Okay. Your childhood is dealing with some ego issues obviously, from the time that you were growing up. Okay. Your present self is what? A rebirth. So you guys are going through a rebirth, just like the fire signs. And the blessings, your higher self wants to give all these blessings to you, but in order to get these blessings, you have to put aside what? Fear. You have to move and shift and shape shift, right? You need, okay, so the earth signs, here's the deal. You need to shape shift into what you want to become. Your best self with many blessings coming your way. The angels are trying to help you. You're intuitively hearing the blessings of the angels, and you're going through a major transformation, earth signs. And what's keeping you, holding you this week is just try to get out of your head. You know, I wasn't, blaming mom and dad. That's what I hear. The blame game. Blaming, your thought process is going like this. It's like a hamster on a wheel, constantly going round and round and round, saying, woulda, coulda, shoulda, why didn't this happen? Blaming mom and dad for all the behavioral things that you had to go through, your lessons, the lessons that you didn't learn are still pending. You basically, earth signs cannot move forward because you're in your head too much, and you're trying to get out of your head so that you can manifest this new beginning and a rebirth. This rebirth is really important. Like, this is part of what you grew up thinking. You grew up thinking all these things, and they're just not, they're destructive. They were destructive. They have been destructive, and they now need to be released. They need to be let go. The things that you grew up with, thinking that you knew, this is how it's always worked. This is how I've always been. Why is it not happening for me? Why am I not getting these blessings? Why do I feel an imbalance in my life? Where is this imbalance? Well, I'm feeling imbalanced because I haven't worked on me and shed all of those belief systems that you were given as a child. Okay? Let's get more clarity. And you're scared. This is this makes you fearful. This is scary, right? You also have some people that don't want to see you get these blessings. You're shedding your skin, and you must shed the belief systems that you grew up with, because that is what's held you down. So, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Give me one more. There we go. And I'm going to take both these cards. Oh, gosh, you guys have a lot going on here. Oh, my God. All right, all these cards came out, and I am going to take them because it has to be. All right, so what's going on here, right? You've been beaten down. You've been beaten down by your thoughts. You're looking back. It doesn't matter, but you are looking back and saying, well, this is the way I was taught. This is what I always believed in. This is what I always thought love was supposed to look like. For myself, this is what I've been raised to believe. This is what I've been raised to believe. And now it's a lie. It's an illusion. And you're realizing that it's an illusion. You need to you need to move forward and get rid of and shed the people around you that are no longer of value to you. We have a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries here, and we have a major, huge love situation that did not transpire because of your belief system. You need to shed this negativity. This is not real love. This was a love built on a faulty foundation, and you need to shed that. It was built on the belief systems of the old. You grew up believing that you were supposed to have and be, and maybe this is someone from childhood. You need to shed this person right out of your life, because this is not a good person to be around. This is a manipulator. This is someone who does not have their ducks in a row and does not see love the way that this is why. This could be you. This could be your moon and or rising sign. So the big love that you always wanted was an illusion based upon faulty belief systems. Someone gave you some wrong information. Earth signs. You need to shed this out of your life so that you can move forward, because it's doing you no good. There's enemy lines. Enemy. This is enemy. You have an enemy in your midst. And the blessings that aren't coming, King of Swords reversed and Chariot reversed, you're not going to get movement on these blessings because you've been living a lie. And I'm so sorry, Earth signs. Your belief systems are kind of messed up right now. You're going through something this week that is going to have you questioning what you were taught when you were young, what you were taught, what you believe to be true is no longer it's like a cultural difference. It's like a belief system, culturally or otherwise, It's like, thinking that having more than one relationship is okay. It's copacetic. maybe even being raised to think that it was okay and it didn't matter. But you've been living this lie. You've been living this lie and you've had no movement because that's what your higher self is saying. You could have all the blessings coming to you. The world wants to just drench you with blessings, but it can't happen because you've got someone, or this could be you, that you need to shed this persona. This is a persona. This is a faulty persona. This is someone saying, oh, yeah, everything's, everything that's been working always works, and it's an illusion. This is someone who's very self-absorbed. This is a huge ego problem here. Being raised to think that this is your ego. You need to shed your ego. This is your ego. This is an illusion. You have allowed and given your power away. Somehow you have given your power away, or it's you taking someone else's power. And now this has to happen. This rebirth, this death of a belief system of what love is about has to go. And then you will be granted the blessings. But you were raised to think one way, and it's been a lie. So you need to open your heart now and see the truth. And trust that you're going to get these blessings, because you so rightfully will. You deserve it. There will be positive change for sure. Okay. I'm using the Ascended Masters cards as your one summary of, there you go. I'm going to look at the bottom of the deck because I was told to do so, and that I am receiving the messages clearly from the divine. Horus is telling us that the messages that I've given you are actually the correct messages. And I am saying that once you understand that you've been living this illusion, this is the blessing that's waiting for you. Your twin flame is waiting for you. No signs are needed here. You need to know, earth signs, that the blessing of a twin flame is on its way to you. Angus, the Ascended Master, is telling you, as long as you can shed right now, shedding the negative people, the ego, shed your ego, get rid of your ego, and that you're, sorry, earth signs, but being all that. Someone thinks that they're all that. You need to shed that egoic mindset. You were raised to believe that love, was an ego, from the ego, based upon ego, right? So what kind of love are we talking about, right? We're talking about this kind of ego love that needs to be shed is about just sex-only relationships, right? Relationships that are sex-only go nowhere. Relationships that are based on, we don't have any pentacles here, but I'm looking at a situation that's really based on the illusion that codependency is another one. It's all the addictions is that kind of love that you've been raised to believe. The codependency, the sex addiction, the alcohol addiction, any of the addictions is what you're being asked to shed. And when you are able to be truthful with yourself and others, that's what I hear. And you can then move forward with the blessing of this real twin flame and this real love coming to you that's waiting for you. But only when you're honest with yourself. All right, earth signs. I hope you have a wonderful week. And yeah, these are pretty deep readings for the week. And again, maybe these readings could also easily blend itself into the next couple weeks. All right, and I'm thinking that that's true because these cards just fell on one hand. So on one hand, that is true for some of you, that these readings will blend much longer than just the week, okay? Perhaps into May. We'll see, right, with the May readings coming out. Okay, I did fire, I did air, I did earth, and now we're going to water. So let's do Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. Week of April 23rd. These are really in-depth, deep readings. The work has to be done for all of us. Most of us are doing the work, right? Becoming the best version of you. That's what the focus is this week. That's what I'm getting. Becoming and shedding. Shedding the old and becoming anew. I mean, right? That's what we all want. Becoming the best love that you can be for yourself and for others. Mostly for yourself, though, you guys. Again, I want to thank those who are time stamping because I'm working on getting the readings for May done. All right, so let's do it. Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. First card, childhood self, is Justice in reverse. Your present self is the Queen of Coins, which is an earth sign, and or your business. It is all about money. It is about growth and healing. Yes. She's looking at the Justice card. And this could be your mom from the other side, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, looking over and helping you heal. Okay. Yeah. All right. So this is what's happening. In your childhood self is saying something happened where justice hadn't been served in your childhood, right? There was an injustice done to you or you did it. Because these cards work both ways, right? We're all connected. So there was an injustice that was done, water signs. And presently, this is how it looks. Presently, you're understanding now that this injustice has to be rectified. It has to be fixed. And how's it going to get fixed? How's this going to happen? Well, there needs to be healing. All right? So this is about healing, water signs. This is clearly to me about not just wondering where you're going to go and what you're doing, but you can't really do that right now because this week is strictly focused on getting this justice to be upright and finding the balance in your life again. Because right now there is not a balance of within your life, right? You're imbalanced because justice has not, in your past, wasn't served. And now that justice is going to be served within your situation, it isn't going to turn upright until you heal the situation. And so a motherly figure, a grandmother figure, an aunt also is what I'm hearing, is going to help you to heal. There is major healing going on for you water signs right now. Someone who is also a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo might be assisting you in this healing process. And an older figure, older meaning wiser, not numbers. I don't look at youth and middle age and old age as a number. I look at it as a knowledge of wisdom attained through experience. Okay? So I'm going to take the deck and we're going to see where you felt an injustice in your childhood or something happened to you in your childhood. Let's see what that's about. And there we go. So there was an injustice that happened to you, and it could involve money. So this is your childhood self saying, okay, something happened, and someone took money from you. You gave money to someone maybe a long time ago, and you haven't gotten it back. Some sort of allowing to be healed and getting this justice, allowing to be healed and kind of being aggressive about it. This is like the dark unicorn. I don't know why I'm seeing this. Because this horse is a unicorn. Look at the picture. There's a unicorn on this horse. This is the dark, this is like your shadow side. Water signs. This is like the shadow unicorn that needs to heal to turn white again and to find its truth. Look, the white is behind this unicorn, right? Healing, someone being in the desert, like the vortex. So your childhood shadow side needs to connect with healing through being out in nature, being in the heat, being in the vortex, getting in the vortex, and changing the injustice that you feel. This is all about you. This is you thinking you're the victim. That's it. You think that you're the victim for something that happened to you in childhood. This unicorn is the shadow unicorn. Didn't even know there was one, really. But this horse is black. And he needs healing and balance. So the scales haven't been balanced because there has not been any healing. Okay. Presently, you're dealing with a lot of people, and or this is you. This could be you, Taurus. Oh, water sign. This could be you. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, excuse me. And this could be an exterior to you, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. So you're together here. This is you. It actually came out like this, right? So you're not looking at each other. So you're not using your intuition. That's partially what's going on. There's two people that are not clearly in sync with one another because someone's needs the healing and the other it is all about, and I have to tell you, water signs. This is about using your intuition and healing the past. Healing potentially about money that you lent money. There's an injustice that you feel was done to you. I'm not saying this isn't from childhood, but this is like this injustice from childhood is in your world again. It's like a recurring situation is coming around again from your childhood. Like, it's like this happened in your first decade, and now in your second decade, you're dealing with a similar situation, and you're feeling that injustice happening. Because look at the cards look like this on my table. You're looking back to this injustice from childhood and saying, oh my God, I'm reliving this karmic injustice again. It's come back around again. How did this happen? Not realizing that you needed to heal from it in order for it to be justified. So it has not been justified because you're feeling it again in your present day self. So you're trying to heal, but you're kind of focusing on this, I've been done wrong, right? So you can't move forward with healing because you're in your healing, you're trying to heal, but you're not allowing it because you're looking at this as a victim mode. You're looking at this as a victim mode. Who did something to you in the past that wasn't right? That wasn't, it could be a mother figure. Your mother figure, something that you felt was not justified when you were a kid. And now something has happened and you need to heal again. And it's like a pattern that formed in your present self right now, and you're trying to figure out how you're going to heal this and move on because it's happening again. It's a recurring pattern. Water signs. You're healing something right now. You're trying to heal and find it in your heart to heal what has happened that is a recurring pattern from your past. That's what I needed to say. Wow. All right. I'm going to use the Ascended Masters cards to get... I need to shuffle. Yes, I do. Thank you. So once you can finally get out of this woe is me and focus on the actual process of healing taking place right now, you will be able to take charge of the situation and move forward, right? And then be happy. You can be happy again. You don't want to go back to your past, but you want to move forward. You want to move forward in your life. And this is waiting for you. You can move forward and grab that new life, new energy, new life, new growth, new abundance. Everything you want is waiting for you. And you are getting help from a mother figure, perhaps someone from the other side, is helping you to grow and become the person that you can be. Practical, grounded, real, intuitive, emotionally stable, within your own right. Water signs, that's what you represent. But right now you're feeling victimized. And woe is me. So now what has to happen exactly? The Ascended Master, El Morya, comes to you and says, clean your energy. Balance it out. Heal. Become enlightened. Look at this from a higher viewpoint. Water signs. I know you guys are all about going deep, but go deep within yourself from a place of innocence. Go back to a place where you were happy. Make yourself happy. Do things that make you happy. To grow, in order to grow and be the best version that you can be. Water signs. Clear your energy and shield it from those who don't want you to heal. Because there's always someone in the crowd. I don't know. There could be someone in your exterior that doesn't want you to grow. I mean, I see it as it's you. So take this time to heal and take all the time that you need and get out of this victim mode of woe is me and just heal yourself so you can move forward with your life. See, look. And this beautiful, wise woman is going to help you. Look, if you turn this around, this is enlightenment. This is, right now you're in the shadows of getting this. You're in the shadows of enlightenment. But you need to give yourself time this week. It wraps it up. I wrap it up right now. I thank you all for the blessings of joining my family, Athena One Muse. I can't wait to give you your May readings, and I will see you soon. Have a great week.